everybody, and welcome to this PIL match. My name is Zulfur. I'll be your caster for today, and I'm joined by the wonderful, amazing man who does not need no intro. He was here just before. It is Aytoms. How are you after your cast, good sir?
I'm tired. No, I feel pretty good. I think that was a super fun.
Can we get the PSB union in here and get this man a unionized break?
No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm just doing my service. You know, public service.
That is good. That's good. You're doing.
It's not like you're not. You're also doing a double shift as well, right?
Yeah, I've got a game after this. That's true. So we're gonna roll straight into that. I need to turn my mic down. It's clipping a bit. Hopefully my stream is a bit more tested than this, hey? But we're here today to see XB versus Sammy Yellows, aka Zulf. Which is not my team. My team's tag is Ducks. Just to be clear, me and Aytoms playing a team called Ducks, and this is the Sammy Yellows. So XB comes from a line. I think they have two teams, right? XB and XA, or is there XC as well?
Three.
There is XC as well. So Sammy also has three teams: Sammy Blues, Sammy Yellows, and Sammy Pinks. Sammy Yellows is a team that is led by Ducks. Now, Ducks has done some hard work here trying to whip these people into shape. A little bit about Sammy Yellows. Now, they are a bunch of people who wouldn't normally play in a tournament like this, so they're going to be definitely out of their depth, but these guys have a lot of heart and they've put a lot of effort in to try and, you know, improve as much as they can before this, and I think this will just be a really good learning experience for them as players in the FPS genre in general. I don't know if I missed anything there.
Yeah, I think that's about right. That's like the impression I get as well. I feel like it's definitely one of the best, it's definitely one of the best ways to try and get people into that Jaeger experience, right? Especially with the state the game is in now. I think such a good way to enjoy it is just playing 6v6, because then you don't, you don't have to
hashtags.
log on to Connery. You just don't have to log on to Connery, man.
You need to come move to Emerald, man, but we'll have that discussion afterwards.
I already moved to Emerald.
That's true, I did see you there. Anyway, we're off topic. So look, XB is a team. Now, I have a team summary here. I'm just going to read you the team summary because this is very well written. Actually, your co-cast from last game, Peace, is on the roster for this team. Yeah, so these are just a bunch of cool gamers. Sammy Blues have had a couple of scrims against, I think we played XB or XC, one of the two. I can't even remember. But look, I'll read this out to you. Team summary for XA. XA will be one of the top teams and the favourites to qualify from Group A, along with Grub. Probably one of the most well-rounded teams in the tournament. They have players capable of playing heavy LA Bolt to a good level, and shouldn't have the issue that teams may have with no standout LAs or Bolters. Expect them to be a tough matchup to all the other top seeds this season. Unless Bapti plays, in which case XA are doomed. But that's the XA summary. So this is XB. XB is basically the same thing. Apart from it says with 1 KPM.
Already? Can the members on
and
team
also crosses out the Bapti thing. So Bapti's on the XA roster. Peace is actually on the XA roster too. I was looking at the wrong team summary. That's what I'm talking about, getting confused. The XB team summary is exactly the same, apart from it says 1 KPM.
Yeah. XB is definitely pretty. Wait, Fatal is on this roster? What the hell?
So
and Warhammer.
You know what, Aytoms? It's actually your job as a co-caster to have this material prepped.
This is definitely a team. I'll actually.
Can you also poke and say we're ready? We're going to quickly have a look at the rosters and the map for today.
Poke Koros.
So for today's map, we're playing on Chak. Good old Chak. We love a bit of powerhouse action. Rosters looking like for the first half: Calamity, Malco, Warhammer, Tand, Shades, RC for XB, and on the Sammy Yellows, Custo, Ducks, Transformer, DKC, Sneaky, and Chip Kick. Transformer, DKC, Sneaky are all in my outfit, and I feel for them right now because they're going to go against the team that's about to humble all of them, to say the least. Not to be rude or anything, I play with these guys. They have a lot of heart, but
if you're ready.
But yeah, this is going to be XB's game. This is going to be more learning experience for Sammy Yellows, and I'm proud to watch these guys out there on Jaeger on stream. So that's the main thing here.
Definitely with the way that the most of the X teams.
Oh, it looks like we have
operate-
Tand. Tand is. Did I say Tand was in for XB? So Warhammer, Tand,
Yeah,
Malco,
I
Calamity,
did
Shades, and
notice
RC.
that on the
Yeah.
sheet.
So hey, look at that. Today's refs. I think we got Dux and Nero, and there's a few other people in there as well, right? Sorry, Dux isn't a referee. Dux is playing today. Why is it Dux? Dux is Dux is actually in the team today. That's a very big boo boo on my behalf. Lovely. He's doing two things at once, guys. It's actually Nero and Osprey. Also, we have Colaris. Excuse me. Sorry, I got some in my throat.
Colaris.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of the heroes of society in general, I guess. Yeah, I'm curious. I think for XB's roster, it's like man, I think
Right, we'll be starting in
what's the script
1.5
Yeah,
minutes.
Tan, Hammer, Shades,
That's on this tick,
Malco,
but next tick.
Calamity.
Next tick.
RC.
We are have next tick minute, so let's talk a little bit about Czech. Basically, it's just a battle of the powerhouses. To be honest with you, it kind of plays quite simply. It's quite a simple map to get into. There's only so many parts. It's a good map. Don't get me wrong. I mean, there is.
I would say this is probably the favorite map of most Jaeger players, right? It's like a very streamlined. It's kind of like the Dust 2 of PlanetSide 6v6.
Yeah,
That's how I would personally describe it.
I like Czech. I mean, it's fine. It's easy to know where to hold. For newer teams, especially, you're like, okay, well, let's just hold in the powerhouse here on 50s or in, flip round to dubs, and you can do all that kind of stuff if you need to.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. You know, you have Swamp Flank as well. Another addition of it, you can jump up the railing.
Starting in 30 seconds.
Is shooting behind the railing banned in this version of PIL?
There was some discussion about it. I can't even remember what the final consensus was, but
it's literally a coin flip as to which way it is. Literally every single time. It's pretty funny, I would say.
Let's get into the map. We're going to be starting in 30 seconds. We're looking currently at the powerhouses. There's your teams there. We have the script running at the top. That'll be your timer. That'll start. That'll tell you how much time's left. This format, if you don't know, there'll be two.
In 5, 3, 2,
Thanks, Corrales. Sorry, that's such a hard name to say, especially when you've been streaming for 40 minutes like you have. So we have the start of the map. I'm going to watch XB roll out of the gate here. Let's have a look what they bring. You know, there's a lot of... we've got Malco on top rooftop gameplay. 2 LAs coming in. Looks like... Is it 2 LAs? Or no, they've just done the roof jump there.
Yeah, I think the 2 LAs is pretty smart transform.
Hold on,
running the...
there's more than 2 LAs here. There is 2 LAs. This is interesting. Chat. So there is 2 LAs. 3 LAs. 3 LAs. You got Dux, Transformer, and DK running 3 LAs. They really want to contest the roof here. Actually, pretty ballsy play from the yellows.
I think Transformer is running, what's the standard one? I haven't used it in so long. I forgot what it was called. It's like using a not Icarus. That's the important part.
I'm just trying to... We'll watch the LA battle for a little bit here. We're going to watch DK and Dux try and take on Malco in the sky here. Let's see if DK can do this. He is out in the open, though. Malco's going to try and pick him off for doing that. He's going to punish DK for doing that. Let's go have a look at some action on the ground here. It looks like Yellow's just got wiped going. Tried to go for a dubs push. Tand and Warhammer just held that down. 10 points to 5.
Pretty tough.
10 points to 5 with only a couple of minutes played nearly, so you know.
It was pretty even opening, actually. That's what the surprising part was. I think with LA on Czech, a lot of it is focused on key rotations and key positioning. There's a lot of really nice head glitches you can hold, and keeping yourself constantly aware of where LAs can be, what angles you can hold to counter is so key.
Sorry to interrupt you. Nasty triple peek from XB coming in, and they, well...
Yeah, cleaned up on
cleaned
point,
up that
coming
point.
Down short.
Yeah, it's...
Yeah.
That was a good initiative from your SAMY Yellows with that push onto the skinny door there, but XB did 3 people rotate and just cleaned up that push. SAMY Yellows will try again. They did pick up a couple of kills in there, and that's what's important. I think Yellows are here just going to try and... They're probably going to try and play for the point, which is interesting. I'd probably just forgo the point and just try and not die. That's kind of how I play this map.
Yeah, you definitely kind of want to play pretty lame. I think the thing is that timing, so coming up dubs and then looking to get coming up Dubs and then coming up Skinny is pretty important. Making sure you
Oh,
always
nice,
have,
nice
multiple
trade out there from
angles.
Custo. Chip goes down to Shades. Custo comes out and finishes Shades off. Goes back out, waits for his team. Nice play from Custo.
Not gonna try and recap the point. Oh god.
They couldn't recap the point. There was 2 VS players. There was 2 XP players on the point. We're looking down here at Skinny Staircase. Can Transformer take anyone out? No. Transformer goes down. Believed to Calamity.
Oh my god, Warhammer.
Warhammer just goes out and sneakily kills that. Takes that kill on Chip Kick.
Probably heard, right?
Yeah, so we've
Now
got a
we've got
rotation
another-
here from XB onto Dubs. Just really locking yellows out of here.
Yeah, you got the spots coming in from Malco and Tand on the roof. Got actually quite smart, some smart work from. Never mind, it was counted.
That is going to be a +9.
I was a fan of that.
There's going to be a +9 for XB taking the point. Transformer trying to go up on the roof, just getting taken out. They can't quite find the traction. DK is going to sit quite deep. See if DK can find anything here for Sammy. But
Yeah.
I think this is a regroup here.
With LAs, especially, you definitely want to be trying to get as much information as you can, like what Tand and Malco were doing.
Nice push from Sneaky and Custo, pushing in through Skinny. They do
Ooh.
take out Calamity, but get taken out from behind. They do take out a few people there, though. They actually pull some ground back there, and that's going to give the Yellow some breathing room. Chip Kick and Transformer off on a wide flank here, getting bullied by Malco. Chip takes him out! Takes the one, he gets client-sided. That's a client-side if I've ever seen one right there. That is a high ping player right here. RC just client-siding.
Malco greeting for the kill and getting owned was definitely really sick. That's really solid duel. Tan quite out of position. DKC not in position to trade. Cat still being kind of clamped down by RC as well. It's pretty impressive. A lot of people coming in through door 3 for Ducks right now, actually. Not for Ducks, for Sammy.
Yeah, for
Really
Yellows,
good, really
Zulf, Ducks, Sammy Yellows. They are pushing in through Dubs. That is nice. Nice to see them doing. Taking initiative from behind. Takes out one. They take out Shades. Can they take out any more? Calamity does take
One's
out
up
one in that
fat.
trade. Custo goes down. The Tand is coming into the LA. Is that a... That's just a jump on the drifters.
I think that's +1 off of that. That was a really well timed flank from 2 of them. That was really smart. Really smart. I think
Nice
stuff
play
like
from
that,
XB. They did a good push there. They managed to surround Sammy, but I think you know Yellow's push in there was pretty good themselves as well, and they're doing a really good job at getting 2 guns on 1 player at a time.
Yeah. It's like I think the positioning from Sammy is definitely not too bad actually.
That push in saying that they did get taken
thinking.
out, they did get dismantled from Shade from the back. You have RC up there on the catwalk shooting down on the back, and it just kind of dismantled the push. They need to try and find a way to poke at it again. They're all back off respawn.
Yeah. I think a key thing to keep in mind is that LAs with with quick deck grenades, generally you can hold on top of that powerhouse, but it's a pretty awkward spot to hold if the opposing LAs are holding a head glitch.
That's painful to
You can
watch.
see?
Unfortunately, Sammy get taken out halfway on the catwalk. They do manage to take out RC in that trade. I'm sorry to interrupt you, Aytoms. I'm just doing the play by cast. Although,
that's fine.
Sneaky being a sneaky snake like he is, and pushing in up through the long staircase, Sneaky is on a mission. What is Sneaky going to do? Sneaky takes out Warhammer! Oh, Sneaky!
Nice work. That's
Sneaky
really
meets
well
Calamity,
played.
takes out
Really
Calamity! Sneaky on the 2 kill streak! Can he take... Oh, Malco, he doesn't take Malco's. Hog play from Sneaky. Sorry, I'm getting so hyped that Sneaky's from my outfit.
Yeah,
That's good to
they're
see.
definitely not doing too bad. I think the main thing right now is that having effective rotations, like the aim is like, it doesn't really matter. I think the main thing is you want to be coordinated, push out together, and make sure people are constantly trying to gain information.
Yeah, I agree. Let's have a look at how XP are holding this building. They're actually going really light in this building because Yellows are running 3 LAs, so they're actually just holding 2 people inside here. One sitting on Dubs, one rotating to 50s, and they can just push out the Sammy push. Sammy push coming out of the spawn. They do lose DK in that. It's only Ducks and Chip.
Yeah.
Shades takes out Chip. Shades comes out, takes Ducks as well. Didn't see him coming.
It was Tanned as well. It was a double pink with
The double peek from
Malco
Tand sitting on
dropping down.
the roof. Transformer on the roof. Gonna meet up Tand in a 1v1. Transformer v Tand. Tand makes Transformer... I was gonna say something there, but maybe not family friendly. So
Kinda got a bit on.
yeah.
Oh, the cat there.
DK also
The
going
cat
down to Malgo.
pixel.
That's going to leave Sammy with a 4-man push here. The LA's, two LAs are off respawn. Ducks have swapped to a heavy assault, try and get some stuff. Here comes the flank from behind. They haven't called it. They have now turned around. Nice turnaround. People upstairs. Sneaky goes back in the back door. We lose Chip and Custo.
Both LAs are dead. Warhammer's the last one up.
Big play from Transformer. Drops down and takes RC as well. That was huge play from Transformer to come from behind. Sorry to get so excited, but that's a huge play from Transformer.
Yeah.
XB well defended though. They have kept Sammy out. There is 7 minutes left to play there.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely. That was like really good. I think. Yeah, still making sure information is conveyed is so important. I feel like that's what Sammy is lacking. Like RC was on a pixel on Cat, and he did not get shot at the whole time. Anyway, they're going back to Dubs, looking to regress. Ducks trying to take some big fights. Both players without shields.
Great. Ducks trades out Calamity. Nice. Yellows are finding some success on these Dubs doors. Custo gets taken out by a mixture of Tand and Warhammer. Also Shades and Warhammer finishing off Chip Kip. DK coming in with the late spawn. Not going to be able to do much. Malco just punishing those respawns straight away. That's just going to be hard to play into.
Yeah, the head glitches are so important, right? Like, that's what I meant. The LA positioning is fundamentally, like, such a core part of how you play Jack. Especially in a 6v6 setting. Transformer getting flanked by Tan. No, Tan not even taking that fight. Transformer's just chilling.
Transformer's holding on the fort, but he's just going to go down because they're just LA power. I think Yellows need to swap back to 3 LAs here. I might just go hop into the Discord channel quickly and... No, kidding.
Good work, good work, good work. You know.
It'd be collusion. It's not allowed. I'm here at a non-biased perspective.
Yeah.
Huge defense here from XP. This is stalwart, as they might say on the VS.
Yeah. I feel like the approach options are a bit more limited. You can come down the mountain quite a while to try and fight like different angles to try and push through dogs.
Glitched out inside this building here. Luckily, I don't have to sit inside the building. Most of the action is happening outside because Yellows are just stuck into a bit of a spawn lock.
Yeah. Hold that. Go. Damn, Shades playing the rat angle on Cat, managing to take out 2 behind boxes.
Sorry,
got 3 LAs coming down. The message from above has been received. Shades. Yeah, nice work, nice work.
That's a good play. Good play. Is that the 3 LAs again coming back out? Oh no, Ducks have swapped to a bolt. So they've got 3 LAs, 2 heavies, and a bolt right now. Really unorthodox off the wall strategy here from Sammy Yellows. They're actually making stuff happen by being unorthodox. They are getting a few picks here, and Sneaky coming in with a pick on Calamity, trades out though, unfortunately.
Yeah, I definitely think that a team like Sammy Yellows could get quite a bit done with just a bit more work and a bit more practice.
I think we're going to see them improve from week by week here. I think that's what I want to see with these guys. A lot of them aren't, you know, on Jaeger a lot, and they have been more recently with trainings and such. We have Ducks pushing onto point right now. We've got a bit of action inside, finally. Transformer goes down to Calamity, up on the 50s,
Ducks rotating up short.
Ducks rotating up the short. Calamity's sitting on the server box there. Sneaky's going to peek out. Meet Calamity. Does take out Calamity. Goes down to Warhammer, though. Ducks also, in the meantime, going down to RC. Nice bit of pressure play from Sammy Yellows. Great defense there, rotation from XB. They know exactly what to do in that situation.
The cap actually happening. Nice one.
The point is unneutralized. Like, it's sort of floating around there. So, you know, they've done something, which is positive. We moved it. 3 minutes left to play. The scoreline is the XB's walking away with it. We're just playing for fun right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of learning that you need to do in order to...
Duck's almost taken out RC mid-air. That was unlucky. Does get a bit greedy, though. Try to push there. I think they just need to regroup here and stop trickling in. They've kind of...
Yeah. Another thing that Yellows could look at as well is using util to try and drive the LAs off of their head glitches, especially when they start getting up close up to short. I don't think they're running a bolt as well, but that's kind of more due to circumstance. But yeah, just experience. It's just experience.
It is, and Sammy Yellow is learning how to break the spawn hole. It's gonna be good for them. And XB is a class team. Like they're favorites for this bracket. They're one of the favorites to win this bracket. So having a result like this is expected, but you know, Apparently, we've heard from Ducks in Yell Chat, yellows are RPing as bowling pins. You heard it here first.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of, you know, the negativity. You know.
Oh, Ducks is just memeing. Ducks said he's going into this.
Believe in yourself.
When we talk to Ducks after this, he'll be laughing and hopefully in high spirits. Bit of a push coming from Sammy Yellows on the catwalk. RC just cleaning up shop though. Oh, that is a bit of a. I don't know. Someone might have to call the United Nations. That's a war crime right there. Whew.
It's tough. It's tough. It's tough. But like the experience is. This is just what matters. I feel like DKC. I feel like one of the problems is DKC is kind of constantly playing on top of the roof, and you know the information is there, but it doesn't serve as the best angle. And going for alternate pushes with better cover is definitely probably gonna get more work done, I'd say. Especially when fighting Cat and trying to clear shades out of there, or whoever's playing that.
Yeah, so
push.
Sammy just did actually push out. They managed to get some traction. XB's kind of let off a bit of ground. Transformer dying in a position he should not have died in there. That was a bit of a hero push from Transformer. That man is a hero, but you can't push into 2 XB players like that.
I mean, he just got...
Oh, chip kick. Losing the duel to
LA's
Malco.
had
Unlucky.
the spot. He just wasn't quite aware of it.
DK meeting the end of Shade's bullets, and not in a positive way. That's alright. Custo goes down with a bit of a client side. He was still in sight there. Sneaky. Let's have a look at Sneaky. Is Sneaky gonna pull out the double here live on stream? Chip is with him. Also has Transformer in the background. They've now swapped to heavy.
Malco gets the timing again, dude.
No, there's no call. There's no call from the drop. There's no comms. Where are the comms, guys? Oh no!
The timing? No, I mean the issue was that the timing was so bad for them. Tand and Malco dropped at the time.
To be fair, that was an excellent drop from XB. The XB did an excellent drop, and the comms that didn't make it out of the mouth and through the internet to his player behind him and tell him that there was a LA drop Transformer. Not able to communicate that fact. Sneaky is left now on his own. He's transferring chip kick, pushing on that side. Sneaky, don't pick this, my dude. Just wait. Just wait.
1. That's round end. Round end. Please switch bus, switch base.
That is the end of the round, and quite frankly, pasting for Sammy Yellows. Really well played by XB, showing supreme skill and excellent composure to hold themselves there. Sammy Yellows having a few good plays there. Sneaky, I don't know. Sneaky popped off a few times there. I know he's -10, but Sneaky, he's gonna be my round MVP. Go to have him.
Yeah, Sneaky played quite well. I was definitely impressed. I think a lot of the trades definitely, like, some people actually got quite solid trades from like disadvantageous positions.
Yes,
like,
Sammy's
again,
negative 94 net score.
Yeah.
Yes, XB's 103, but there's some very there's some bright moments for Sammy Yellows there, and I'm proud of some of those players out there. So like, props to Sammy Yellows showing up and playing the game, and XB just held the game. XB just classed. Like, there's nothing else needed to be said there. That was a perfect round for XB. Calamity though, dropping his net score of 0. Calamity having a bit of issue, I think, with Sneaky, because Sneaky went on a bit of a rampage. So I don't know. I don't know how you felt, chat, but I felt Sneaky was on point in that round. Tand and Malco holding it down as the LAs did a really good job. Warhammer and RC, they were just excellent as well, and Shade's just coming in with that +17, just solid heavy assault play.
It's pretty hard to take. It's pretty hard to play when there's like such a aim difference, right? And I think that's like even the 1v1 capacity, like. But again, like, even if the 1v1 capacity is like so much lower, it's all about cohesiveness and just playing together. And if you can feel like you get your foot in the door, I think it's much easier to improve from there.
Yeah. So don't feel too bad, Sammy Yellows. I know you're going to be watching us after this, but Sneaky, you're the man. Anyway, we're going to have a quick break. I'm going to grab some water, and we'll wait for the start of the next round. There'll be 15 more minutes of this, and then we have another game after this, which I am casting, so don't go anywhere. We have another PIL R game for you. So yeah, it's all on. It also happens to be another X team. I think it's XA versus SAMY Pinks. So it's going to be an all out X team versus SAMY derby today. So we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Go grab some snackos, and
Easy.
we'll see you soon. Hello, welcome back to the PIL match, XB versus SAMY Yellows. Currently
30 seconds.
very one-sided. We're going to start a second round in 30 seconds. I'm still joined by Aytoms.
Yep, I'm still here.
Yeah, still here in the background.
Chilling.
Yeah, so the score, don't look at the score. Let's just have a look and let's just shout out players doing exceptionally well. Let's have a fun time doing it.
Yeah, definitely. It's Jaeger. There's not too many people who've played Jaeger. It's a pretty niche community. So
Yeah, absolutely.
Any attempts to get more people?
1,
I'm a big fan.
go.
In the
Who
light
are we
of
watching for rollout this
we're
time?
gonna watch SAMY roll out because in the favor of or in the spirit of what's the word I'm looking for? Balance, I suppose. Fairness. There we
Yeah,
go.
fair enough.
Fairness. That's what I found. We're watching SAMY Yellows roll out, take out the powerhouse.
Pretty tough spot. Nicer coming in through 50 is going to clean up that. Oh, bit tough. Big Jewel's coming out. And Warhammer with the flank through door 1 as well. Just getting clean up. That's a real big shame. Really, really tough.
We're gonna see this play slightly differently. There's three of them camping this door here. Oh no. There is the firing squad.
How do you think this is gonna how do you think it's gonna play differently?
XB setting up what can only be described as a firing squad and actually getting dismantled by SAMY Yellows. So actually good play.
Damn. Nice work. RC getting chased back up grand stairs by Custodius. He's trying to push up. Ah, tough. Tough peak. Almost pretty good space working out.
I'm just trying to find an angle to sit at so we can see both these doorways because I think we're going to be spending a lot of time looking at these doorways and looking at this back and forth. We'll swap over to the SAMY side in a moment and see how that looks, but we'll just see how this defense is happening.
I definitely hope that SAMY remember to try and go up cat, try and take that space. I feel like the RC is watching it, but pretty good usage.
I sense a flank coming on.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you always have one person trying to make sure cat is clear, you can get some really solid angles. But I think the way XP play is definitely like Menace approved, holding cat, holding all the possible flanks.
Sorry to interrupt, Aytoms. It is worth noting there is not more than 6 players on the field. It's just showing the substitutes. There has been some substitutes made. Transformers subbed off for Haldor by the looks of things. And it looks like Naisu is subbed on. I'm not sure for who yet on the side of XP. But there has been substitutes made.
I'm trying to think who it was as well, I forgot.
There was shouted out, but I went and left and got a quick drink before we got back here. Let's have a look at the SAMY Yellow's perspective here, trying to push out. Custo, Chip kept pushing out, gets taken out by Warhammer, not a great push there from them. Naisu, Transformer doesn't face the right direction, is taken out by Naisu. Calamity drops down, good drop, Sneaky aware of that, runs away.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot to learn from the way that XP are playing right now, because they're not playing very sloppy. You'll notice that there's always LA's watching Grand Stairs, Cat. They're watching the LA approaches, although LA's actually managing to get into Dobbs right now. They're looking to get a flank, you know. I think there could be some big movements.
Yeah, I think there's some big gamer moves coming here right now. From SAMY Yellows. Are they on the flank? DK goes on the flank and Hal goes on the flank. I missed that push. They didn't manage to quite get in.
DK nearly got the trade.
Nearly. That's alright, that's alright. Let's have a look from... Here comes the respawn. I want to look at this angle again. I feel like there needs to be a different approach here from SAMY Yellows. They need to try and figure this out. Decimator coming in.
It's worth keeping in mind that the rail flank is real. LAs can come onto the head glitches on the side, like closer to the rail, and come up there. It's a bit of an easy angle to hold. A lot of the XP players, they're all pretty spread out, holding different angles, covering different space.
That'd be a
it's hard
+9
to break
for XP as well. They're having captured the point. Not the point, not that the score matters anymore.
Yeah, you can get the point cap.
I don't know. Here's a question for you, Aytoms. Can SAMY Yellows crack, let's say, what, 70, 80 points? 70, 80 points? I'm talking, can they crack to the 70, 80 point mark?
Can they...
Oh, I just fell out of my observer cam.
It depends on their coordination. So the way the XP play is
scuffed,
like...
scuffed OCE stream there. Corrales told me to unbind my key earlier and I forgot to do it. And that is why, if you're ever casting, unbind that key.
What key did you press?
I pressed E and I got out of the observer cam. Look at this high-low hold angle here. This is pristine work from RC and Naisu. Look at these.
Yeah. Again, I think the best way to break this kind of hold from SAMY would be everyone pushes like Cat or the other flank, because, you know, they're not dedicating all their resources to door 1 XP. And then everyone kind of tries to get one pick at a time.
Yeah,
I think that LAs are definitely not keeping their approach varied enough to force XP to change up any of the way they hold. They're just kind of... There's a sense of, like, repetition that you really want to break when you're held like this. And this happens at all levels. This isn't just a total decimation thing. This is, like, how you break a spawn camp.
Haldor getting a bit greedy, trying to push out onto that roof, getting killed by Calamity. DK is now left to contend with 2 LAs on his own. DK Malco across the roofs, waiting for... Oh, look, this is a swamp push. There's a swamp flank happening right now, Aytoms.
Nice work. That's exactly what you want to do, right? If Malco gets found out here...
Malco is getting suppressed by 2 LAs. That's working. Malco is going to drop. DK must be telling his team that there is an LA above him. Watch out for the drop from behind on dubs. SAMY Yellows have moved in.
That's a really good conk as well. That's going to kill 1. Sneaky should be able to get 2. Nice work. Great util. They're going to push up door 1 now. They've got to be ready for it. Oh, no.
That is a nasty push for Sneaky to push into. Transformers left all on his own. Running medic, which is interesting, and I feel like that's good, because if you want to just tether a medic onto Sneaky to give him that little bit of extra life so he can maybe get that 1v2.
Maybe.
Like, he's done it, he did it last round, so that's not a bad call. Sneaky is playing fairly well this game. Yes, he's dropping a -15, but that is one of the better scores on Sammy. Obviously, Duck's -13, Haldor's -8, but Haldor's subbed off.
It's tough. It's
The
tough.
Transformer
Now
didn't look like they
Naisu-
subbed off.
Oh
I
my
think Duck
god,
subbed off.
Naisu moved to watching dubs. Now they're like aware of it, right? Oh, but it's like only one person. I think there's definitely a lack of like cohesion from the whole team. It comes out in certain aspects, like what we just saw. There's a 2-person cat push. Custodius, man, chip kick just getting on, and Tanvink putting down a nice.
Oh, Costo trades with Calamity. Nice trade there on the LA. DK's up on the roof. Sorry to interject. There was a bit of action happening on the catwalk.
Yeah. You see that spawn beacon? That was messed up, man.
There was a spawn beacon. Oh, well,
Yeah.
Someone's got to be put in the bin for that, surely.
Yeah, Tanvink. I think that's a minus 70 points.
That's got to be a minus, about a minus 100 and,
DKC
150,
coming in from
give
the
or
flank
take.
through 50s, gonna have an angle on Naisu.
DK running into some absolute firing squad, mistiming the push because his rest of his team wasn't quite at the door yet.
Yeah, Dawn coming out, cleans up Transformer. Res on Sneaky. I don't think Naisu's gonna. Oh no, Sneaky.
Nice flank from Naisu to go take out Custo and chip kick. Deal with that. That was quite a dangerous positioning from them, but Naisu with the flank to clean that one up. Again, XB playing this round pretty well. Like, perfectly, again.
XB are definitely adapting to the way that Sammy Yellow's push, and that is like not 6 at once.
Yeah, look, I think
again.
I think there's a lot to be worked on with Sammy Yellows, but there's some positive stuff. Like, this double peak's pretty good here, but shit, not getting behind cover soon enough, being punished for it.
Yeah.
Wow. Transformer, no, you're on medic. Don't go first. Good.
This is like a really interesting eyesight, like a eye-opening stream into the way that XB will play. It's like so Menace approved. That's the only way I can describe it.
Yeah,
Man. Oh
this is a very aggressive playstyle we're seeing from XB. Not inside the point, not waiting for Sammy to roll up on them.
It's so spread out and systematic though. Like you see that there's like one cat, one roof, one holding an alternate angle on roof. They'll always be watching at least one flank. One has to hold cat. It's all pre-planned, premeditated.
Yeah. See, Ten's holding the catwalk, Calamity's on the roof. You know, this is like a game of Civ 5.
Exactly. That's exactly what I mean. It's messed up.
Haldor now on his own LA to contend with Malco and Calamity. You also got Tand, who's also on the catwalk, who basically becomes the third LA at that height.
Malco coming in for the flank. Custodes has to kill. Oh, go! Yes!
Oh, okay.
Custodes takes out Malco, gets traded. Traded from 50s. That's about how it goes, but it's actually pretty solid, right?
It was a bit of a disjointed push, though. I didn't know what action to watch. Oh, that was a nice pick there. Who was that? Transformer with the pick on Warhammer.
Really? That's sick. Warhammer.
Sneaky pushes out.
Where Warhammer's from, but it's Aussie adjacent.
Sneaky, the Sammy stalwart, cannot take on Tan Bink of FIFA.
RC got taken out on Fat by a grenade, so Naisu is the last one on door 1. They throw a conk in there, force Naisu out. They should get some space. Oh! Not deep enough, not deep enough. Damn, really tough push trying to get out. Custodian's trying to get out and peek door 2, but goes too open. Isn't able to convert anything. DKC still playing incredibly passive, just trying to not get shot by Malco and the other LA, you know, head glitching gangsters. It's just how it is. Man, getting shot down left and right. It's so hard. It's really hard, but there's like
that is also what she said,
of hope.
Aytoms. But
what the hell, man?
You know what?
Are you? Yeah.
Yeah, no, I understand.
Are you happy? Are you happy watching this? Like, I feel like they're doing.
I'm happy watching this. I feel like they're pretty. Yeah, I agree. I agree what you said. I didn't mean to interject with an appropriate joke there. I just had it on the tip of my tongue. And
no, fun is allowed. You know,
no fun is allowed here, according to XB. They have this systematically down.
Oh no, Transformer.
Custo and Chipkit losing that battle. Haldor still up on the roof, tries to pick up Warhammer. Warhammer getting a medkit in just in time. Haldor getting a bit greedy with that push. Unlucky, but should not have pushed it, my friend.
Yeah. Pretty good D-peaks. I feel like Transformer probably played that too slow. Could have definitely traded out, I think it was Calamity there.
Yeah.
It's pretty tough to do. RC traditional traditional door one angle being held. Malco just waiting
Of
for
course.
the LAs to
Of
show.
course, angle enjoyer.
Yeah. Oh,
Chip kick.
I-
Or is that chip kick with the cheeky Desi? I don't know even if that connected with anything. Is there a flank hack happening that I am not seeing right now?
Sneaky tried to do it himself, but I don't think they were.
I don't know
enough.
where the yellows are right now.
The
Sneaky's-
yellows are pretty.
Sneaky's
spread
dead
out.
at 50s. The rest of them are spread out.
Yeah.
Howdle almost losing out on that duel. DK does lose out on that duel. The LAs. The rest of the team's just kind of spread apart. 3 minutes left to play.
Yeah.
Yellow's cracking the 53 mark. Can they get a few kills? Can they get themselves to 60 before the end of the
I'm
game?
a believer. I'm a believer.
Believe
Oh,
Sammy
get
Yellows.
out!
Can I get some believe Sammy Yellows in the chat?
Yeah, there's I think another I feel kind of bad with the call out. But I feel like DKC probably plays way too passive. At like this point, I feel like you definitely want to have an LA rotating to try and play supportive angles with the other LA. I
You
think
play LA,
that's definitely
don't you, Aytoms? Maybe you should give him some help.
Yeah.
Some lessons. You're in
Definitely
another
give him
Sammy team, so
yeah.
have a 1v1 session.
I don't think it's the 1v1s that are the issue.
Okay,
It's like
have a
positioning.
66 session.
We did that.
Yeah, we need to do it more. Anyway, back to this. Sammy shooting directly at the observer cam. Absolutely disrespect there. Taking out RC though while that was happening. Trying to get the angle on it. Check is a great map to play, but it's incredibly difficult to cast because you can't sit at one angle. As soon as they rotate, you have to move.
That's like PlanetSide in general. You just kind of have to pick the most
Okay,
entertaining fights.
let's take Akan for example there, Aytoms. You can just sit atop of the courtyard and just sort of zoom into the action as it happens.
Yeah, but then you gotta look at the outside, right?
You can.
Sometimes
Yeah, but most of the battling, like when you have two close teams, most of the battling happens in the middle. Obviously, this is not a good example of two close teams, but I'm sure this is one of the harder opponents that Sammy Yellows is going to face.
Man,
You know, this
Such
is one of the top teams. You know, they could go pretty far here. Obviously, have XA who's a bit stronger.
XA is like the least fun team. I'm sorry, I'm being mean.
Yeah, it's like the fun police. Just like Sammy Blues being the least fun Sammy team. Still fun though.
Man, what?
There is 1 minute remaining on this
Yeah.
match. We're watching Chipcook and Custo, the two boys from SD, doing the wide flank all the way around. They're going to go over to Skinny. They're on a pilgrimage. They're on an adventure, Mr. Frodo.
I'm watching. They're up
They're
skinny.
picking up. Oh, they're going to take Naisu. They take
nice.
Naisu out. They play from Chip and Custo. Let's go, boys. Takes out Tan.
Very good angles.
Warhammer goes down as well.
Traded as
They've
well.
cleared.
Look at that, plus
They've cleared it.
3. LA in.
Oh, unlucky,
treat-
boys.
no.
That was a good LA counter flank there from them. But that
Yeah.
push came too late, Sneaky. Sneaky, you should have been in there 10 seconds earlier and you would have helped.
I mean, was he on respawn or was he?
Yeah, I think it was on respawn. But that was some good play there from that wide swamp flank. Really caught XP off guard.
Oh, DKC.
I'm not looking at the LA gameplay. I'm trying to find
Yeah,
Sandy
three.
repushing.
2, 1. That's
Oh.
round end. And
That is
match
the end of the-
GG
We
for
gotta
both
we gotta
teams.
get into the gotta do some reflection
Final
there as
score
well.
XB.
Yeah, we do. I'm going to open up the
267,
score screen so you guys can reflect on that.
And Sammy Yellow.
Aytoms, you'll see
5-9.
that in a minute's time.
Yep.
Look, final score is 267 to XP. 59 points to Sammy Yellows, aka Zulf, aka Sammy, aka Dux's team.
Yeah, good work.
Good work. They're almost cracking the 60 mark. I just want to say, first of all, absolutely amazing job to XB. They played flawlessly. Sammy did catch them off guard a few times and they adjusted. That was nice. Sammy Yellows playing good in parts, but obviously
Next
having
one from XB, please join the channel.
issues with the skill deficit. But we have Dux here.
I mean,
aka
there's a lot to
Lucky.
learn there from the way XB plays, the way they manage themselves positionally on an opening, and when they actually decide to try and hold a spawn lock.
By the way,
very
if an
adaptive
XB rep
to the
wants to
way-
come up and have a chat, then feel free. I do have another game on after this, but that's in 20 minutes time, so we good.
Deficit is
Yeah.
my middle name. Thank you.
Yeah, so Sneaky pulling in a shift there. Sammy Yellows. We have Ducks here, team captain for Zulf, aka Yellows. I team captain Ducks, aka Blues. So we've got this all sus, guys. Don't worry. How was that?
User was
Like,
moved to your channel.
RC, welcome, friend. RC from XP.
Yes, thank you. GG's.
We went into this definitely knowing that we were not going to win, so we were trying to have fun as well as we could.
I saw some off the gate
I was
strategies, like off the wall stuff,
Well,
like 3 LAs.
At the beginning, I was like, you know what would be really funny is if we brought 3 LAs, and then we immediately got absolutely rolled, and it was great. Yeah, I don't really have much to say. It went exactly as we expected.
Yeah, fair enough.
Sneaky popped off a few times. I was pretty hype about Sneaky in
Yeah.
that first round, and then Chip and Custo doing the boys. Chip and Custo, the boys from SD. That's gonna be their nickname. They're doing the swamp flank, and they cleaned up in the middle, and that was pretty fun to see. But not to discredit XB absolutely flawless performance. I expected nothing less. Yeah, I just I want to hear it from RC's perspective. Your thoughts about Sammy Yellows, thoughts about the game. What they actually. Feedback for Sammy Yellows right here.
Oh, feedback.
I don't know if
Okay.
I'm ready for that, dude.
Let's go, RC. Let's go.
So
Sorry to put you on the spot.
Yeah, play a bolt if you're gonna have people contesting you on long angles that you don't want to feed into. So for easily for myself, where I was playing railing, if you just have a bolt peek it, blast me, that you're already up 1, right? Or on some of the right angle peaks that we were doing to you guys up on Cat, just a bolt. Or you guys were playing LAs. The 2 LA definitely kind of throws it off. If you have those LAs who are up on roof, instead of trying to just contest our LAs right off the bat, just go for the easy kill on the guys who are on Cat, who are trying to pay attention to your heavies with that flank, blast them, and then go in to try to fight your LAs. So,
Yeah.
kind of giving secrets away, but yeah, that's kind of the
without giving too many secrets away, of course. Go, Aytoms, you got some questions, man?
That was, I think, XB, you guys definitely adapted as well with your spawn lock. It was no real concentration. LAs would always be holding the head glitches where you could rotate to looking at Cat, have a few people looking at door 1. RC, a big fan of the greats, watching door 1. I see you crouched in the corner a lot of the time. Good work, good work. I think there's definitely a lack of fun, but I'm not a disrespecter as well. Do you feel like you guys learnt anything from your team, the way you guys play cohesively?
So I would actually say that's probably the biggest thing that we want to get out of this, right? Because easy, big easy W, haha, GG, get rolled, that kind of stuff. No, that's not what we're here for, right? We're here to play competitive and win, and it's net score always matters, right? So you do have to play hard, and you can't play softball against teams, right? And that's not fair to the other teams. You're here to play a game, and you're here to be good. So for us, for some of the people that are new to the XA umbrella, so XB team, and for players that have been playing for at this point years together, it's really good for us to sort of dip a toe into the water of hey, we need to have someone who's not within internals, because eventually you start to get used to how people play, to challenge you and sort of show those different weak spots that you may not know that you have. And I think for XB tonight, we played pretty well, and there were some areas that it's just hey, why didn't we have anyone touch point for the first 2 minutes of the second half, or why didn't we have anyone watching? Yeah, well, so
actually, I think I did notice that, but yeah, that's a really good point. Stuff like that where you really do need to watch it, right?
Yeah, and it's just those little things that when you've been playing with teams for 2 years, or if you haven't been playing with a team in forever, right? Your subconscious just is oh, I know this person will take care of it. Well, that person isn't on your team anymore, right? So it's those sort of changes that you got to get used to.
No, absolutely. That's a good opportunity to practice those changes, maybe play people out of position, see if they can. Yeah, that's a good thing. And for you Ducks and for Sammy Yellows, I think it's just a good humbling experience to see how one of the top teams in your group play.
Yeah, I like the the perspective where it's like, yeah, you guys are gonna have a fairly easy win, but there's like so many systems you want to work on for when it comes to playing a really good team. And I think watching the stream, like, you know, just the things you can, as like, I think Sammy Yellows can take a lot out of the way XB plays as well, learning from the opponents and how like everyone moves and rotates and holds.
Yeah, I want to hear some
Interesting.
final
I'm a fan.
final thoughts from Dux, because I believe are you repping the Pinks game next, Dux? Yeah. So
I
final
am
thoughts.
refereeing Pinks.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just here to have fun this season, and like, that's like kind of it for me. So
Yeah.
I'm just here to enjoy time with my team, and I've got a lot of fun people to play with, and so I'm really excited.
Yeah,
that's sick. Let's go.
Absolutely. Anything else before we head off, RC? Let you debrief with your team.
No, good games overall, and honestly, Ducks, don't let anyone take that away from you, because like there's definitely people that will like be like, oh, you got rolled in this season, you're so trash, and like play.
Dude,
for fun,
we've been
play with your
getting
team,
rolled
man.
for 2 years. Okay, it's like
Yeah.
not new, and
Until Sammy Blues finally won a game.
Yeah, go Sammy Blues, dude.
Yeah.
So GG's.
GG's.
Anyways.
Yeah, GG's. I'll let you
Yeah.
guys
Sick.
take off. Duck's gonna get set up. I'm just gonna quickly look at the standing screen, and then I'm gonna get set up for the next game. But thank you, RC. Thank you,
Yeah.
Ducks.
Yep.
Enjoy the rest of your
Yep.
evenings.
Have a good night, amigos.
The standing screens haven't quite been updated yet, but we're looking at Group B here, so this will be XB will be top of Group B, because I don't think there's been another Group B game today, has there? Or was your game a Group B game? I can't quite remember. I'm having a look
Wait,
at
what
the-
did you say?
I'm talking about the different groups. I don't think we've had another Group B game today. So yeah, so these scores over the weekend we'll update, and we'll have a look at these through the weekend. But for now, that is all from me and Aytoms. Aytoms is clocking out. I'm gonna have Warhammer joining me in just a few moments. But the stream will briefly end. I'm gonna quickly set up the assets for the next game, and then we're gonna run it back and do it all again.
Good work.
Thank you for watching.
Yeah. GG's. I
GG's.
wish you all a good one.
Yep. Anything else before we sign off, Aytoms?
No Omega Lol.
No, Mega Lol. Thanks for watching. Peace out.